If you were riding through Fort Mill last weekend and thought you spotted a submarine, well, you're right. This replica of the H.L. Hunley Confederate submarine was just one of the displays featured at Fort Mill History Days, presented by the Fort Mill History Museum at Walter Elisha Park.
The Hunley was a Confederate sub that was sent out into the Charleston Harbor, and it was the first submarines to destroy a naval ship.
This is the second year for History Days, where Fort Mill's rich past is brought to life through a series of interactive live displays, some louder than others, each representing a separate time period, from the Revolutionary War through World War II.
It's a natural timeline of history to tell, to make known to the people, especially those new people to the town who don't know Fort Mill's history.
Fort Mill typically is thought of as a mill town, and mill towns were very important in the 19th and 20th century. But it's not the only part of Fort Mill history.
It's our pleasure at the town of Fort Mill to recognize the efforts of the Fort Mill History Museum, and as they seek to preserve the things that are special, the people, places, and things that have made Fort Mill such a special place.
What would you like to see as far as growth of the History Days event next year?
Well, we want to, increase our lifeways lessons, like what it was like to be a nurse in World War I, what it was like to be a woman in the Civil War right here in Fort Mill. What was life like? How did you take care of your children? How did you wash your clothes?
If you missed History Days, several of the exhibits will remain on display at the Fort Mill History Museum through October. Reporting from Fort Mill, I'm Jack Anthony, CN2 News.